Hello. Today I'm gonna try to help anyone who is trying to buy a base, and I'm gonna give them the tips on what to look for in a base to see if it's good for them or not. Um, I'm gonna start out with is the weight of the base, and let me get one of my bases. Um, when you put a strap on a base, and you put it on, it should be about even, meaning that the base body and the neck should be straight like this. It can go a little bit like this as long as it doesn't go like this. This means that the body is heavy, and that's gonna make it harder for you to fret and go play really fast. And if the neck is heavy, it'll go down like this. And you're gonna try to get a base that's like in the middle, like mine is. It can be a little lopsided. It's okay, as long as it's in general like straight and mostly balanced. And one of my first big tips is the frets. If you have small hands like I do, you want to try to get medium-sized frets. And it may help you to get 24 fret versus 21 fret, because the more frets on a neck means that the frets have to be smaller. So just choose a fret that you feel comfortable with. Try going up and down the neck, fretting every 4 frets instead of doing different positions all the way down, and make sure that you're able to actually reach this fret and this fret easily. If you have small hands like I do, and you get a large fretted base, it's going to be really hard for you to fret a proper positioning fret without moving your hands. So make sure you're able to fret all the way down and up and down the base or the neck. And then with pickups, for this base, I have split P&J pickups, and it doesn't really matter what kind of pickups you get. It's just sound quality. And if you're like me and you finger pick and you rest your thumb on the pickup, I mean, you can rest your thumb on the neck too, but it's more loose right here, so I like kicking right here, right smack in the middle. It's good tone that way. You want to get pickups that protrude from the body. And what I mean protrude is that they come out from the body. They're not like smooth in the body. They're actually sticking out. And that helps you actually rest your rest your thumb on the pickup easier. The reason I say that is because I had wanted this. I was gonna get this Music Man bass, and I loved it, and I loved it, and loved it. And then one day I decided to play it because I was gonna buy it, and when I started playing it, all my forearms started hurting because the pickup didn't come out enough for me to rest my thumb on it. So make sure that you feel comfortable with the pickups. And then once again with the pickups, you may not know this, not a lot of people do, but the top of your pickup and the top of your string should be the same distance as between each string. Like this distance right here to this, to this, to this should be about the same. And if it's not, you're going to strain your thumb and your hand and your forearm more. So try to get one that's evenly spaced. Even if it's spaced, you can see that it's about the same distance, and it's good. You want that easier to transition between strings. And with that, I go to the types of necks. Lots of people don't know that there's different types of necks out there for basses, because it's not usually listed in there, but in the descriptions. But try to get a bass where the C cut isn't too cut in. It is not too much of an arc, because the more of the arc it has, the harder it is for you to go all the way up here to the B or E string, depending if a 4-string or 5-string bass. So this one has the good has a good C cut right here. This, my back bass right here, my Ibanez, has a good cut right here. It's good. This one is actually made for you to play fast on it. So the cut right here is going to be more even. So you can just go quickly like this. Up and down, up and down. And with the neck, this is all purely on preference. They either sell necks as glossed or not glossed. And if you're playing really fast, or if you have really sweaty hands when you play, don't get glossed neck. This one's a gloss neck and this one's not. This one's older though, so all the glosses almost all worn out from it. So try it out and go up and down real quickly, and if you feel weird, then you may not want to get it, because that may inhibit your performance. If you really like it, then you know you can get used to it. So that's also preference too. And a little quick tip about tuning that's really important for a bass. It doesn't really include guitars. It is mainly bass because how thick the bass strings are. With bass, when you're tuning it, more for if you're tuning new strings, you're gonna kind of want to tug your strings a little bit. Not a lot. You don't want to break the strings. You just want to tug it to make it loose. Every time you change and you're tuning the strings, just tug it. And the reason for that is these strings are tight. They have never been played before. So by tugging it a little bit up and down the neck and like a little bit right here, helps to loosen it out. And after you're done tugging and tuning every string, go back again, because most likely the new strings, they're going to want to get tight again. So they're going to go back to being tight. And you want to just keep on doing it until all your strings on your bass are at the right pitch you want it to be at. So keep on tugging it, not too hard, just a little bit, just to stretch out your strings. And with that, I'm going to go to headstock. With a headstock, if you're just beginning, you may want to get this kind of headstock on it. The reason for this kind versus my my Fender bass is because it's easier for you to see what string goes with what tuning peg, and if you bump it, it won't like change quickly. But this one, it may be a little bit harder for you to, you have to like really trace each string back to see what it is. I mean, I know off the bat what string is what, but I've been playing for a while, so you know. And also, if you do have this kind of headstock, you want to get, I forgot what it's called, but you want to get one of these here, because if you don't, you're going to have open string right here, and it may get caught in something, it may tug something, it may break. So just get this right here and holds it in place, and keeps the tuning better on it. Keeps it right there in place as it moves around a lot. So, look at that. That may be a factor that may change your mind after a bass or not. And one of the important things is, obviously you're going to be more attracted to a bass that looks nice, but out of all the basses you pick, you want to see the price. You don't want to get a really expensive bass that's sucky, and you don't want to get a bass that looks pretty but like it's horrible in your hands. Meaning like every time you play really fast on it, like all this hurts on it, and you have to like strain your hand to do this and do that. You never want to strain your hand at all because you can get tendonitis. So make sure that everything feels nice and comfortable when you're playing it. If you're beginning, it's going to hurt because you're building that muscle, but in general, you don't want to like struggle doing anything. It should be all easy for you to do. And one thing that people don't know a lot that I actually have, these pieces of foam right here on my Fender bass And my Ibanez aren't there. Like when I bought them, I put them there. They're just there to for sound. They kind of like absorb the the vibration into here, and since it's right here next to the pickup, it makes a deeper sound compared to a bass without it. That sounds more hollow. So that's just there for sound wise. You can get it anywhere. I forgot where I got the foam for mine. But it's just for sound. It's not broken. It's not glued on. I just got it, put it on, and stuffed it in there. And you can take it out to clean it. It's just for sound. I like having my deep sound, so I have that there. And with tuning, you don't want to tune too low because your strings will get too loose. And it may sound nice if you're playing live, but if you go out and start recording, it's going to sound crappy. So if you want something low, go to a 5-string bass. If you're like me and your hands are too small, you can't go a 5-string bass, then try not to tune your strings where it's too loose. And that's really all I have to say. I really hope this helps anyone who's trying to find a bass that's right for them. The one thing I can say is just play the bass a lot before you buy it. You don't want to make a mistake and have a bass that you can't play or hurts too much when you play and you can't take it back. So just practice, play it a lot at the store before you buy it. Make sure it is the one for you. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than willing to help bass this out.